Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 25. Why is the self called the greatest mystery of life? Namaste. In this verse, Lord Krishna says, this self is said to be unmanifest, inconceivable, and unchangeable. Therefore, knowing this to be so, you should not grieve. Now let us reflect on its meaning. Krishna describes the Atman, our true self, as having three unique qualities. First, the Atman is unmanifest, avikta. It cannot be perceived by our senses. We see the body, hear sounds, and feel touch, but the self, which makes all this possible, remains unseen. Just like electricity is invisible, yet its presence is known through light and motion, the Atman too is invisible, yet the very basis of life. Second, the Atman is inconceivable, achintya. Our mind works with ideas, images, and forms, but the self is beyond all of them. It cannot be fully grasped by thought or imagination. Great saints tell us that the self is to be experienced directly in deep meditation, not merely described in words or concepts. Third, the Atman is unchangeable, abhikarya. Everything in the world changes, the body ages, circumstances shift, emotions rise and fall. But the self remains the same, unaffected by time or events. It is the eternal witness present in childhood, youth, and old age. Even when the body dies, the self is untouched. By reminding Arjuna of these truths, Krishna is giving him strength. Death is not the end. It is only the changing of an outer garment. The real self, the Atman, is neither born nor destroyed. Therefore, grieving over death is unnecessary. For us too, this verse carries timeless wisdom. Much of our sorrow comes from identifying with what changes our body, wealth, status, or relationships. But when we anchor ourselves in the changeless Atman, life's ups and downs no longer shake us deeply. We develop courage, peace, and fearlessness. This is why Krishna calls the self the greatest mystery, unseen, beyond thought, and unchangeable. Yet, it is our truest identity. Realizing this frees us from fear and sorrow and brings us inner strength. Jai Sri Krishna.